see what this is. It's our first one. And these are the council members that are in the neighborhood of the blue building. So I think I need to come in. I think I need to check in. So we'll see how this works out. Today we're just sitting back, kind of like checking out who's and what they're about and what they're about to support on their agenda today. Okay, guys. So here we're walking in. So we're just waiting. I think we need to get a key to get into the room and figure out what room we're going in. Hey, King's kid, how's it going? Who knows? I mean, last time I went to a council meeting, I didn't think I was going to say anything. And before you know it, I was like all in everybody's face. So we'll see. I'm really not expecting to get in anybody's face today. I'm just really trying to start to familiarize myself with the people that are here, the people that are support, and what they're supporting and what's really the most important thing on their meetings. So we'll see. Hi, I'm here for the city council meeting.
So here's a key.
Okay.
To activate the elevator, take this elevator here down to level R.
Level R? Thank you. Okay.
Hey girl, how do I get to the neighborhood council meeting?
Okay, so we go here to the elevator, down to
This way.
we're in the other list. I know, let's not get kicked out. Oh, we're not going anywhere.
Yeah, sorry. My apologies, sir. What's up?
How's it going?
So far, I guess okay.
So far, you guess okay, huh?
Yeah, I'm not used to this high-tech stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
You doing safety check? No, I'm just getting her
We're
water.
going up first.
Ooh, going up. Oh.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry.
I've been going down for the last 10 minutes. It's still not going down.
Just taking a ride.
It's all
I
good.
do apologize.
It's the life of an elevator, ups and downs.
I'm surprised. I thought there was two.
Don't want it to.
You know, I thought
Right?
there was one next.
It goes up and down when you don't want it to.
Exactly.
So where's that one go? Basement.
That's where the party is.
Oh, fair enough. Let us know when it's on.
Taking naughty lady down to the basement.
Hey.
Thank you very much.
No, this is the third floor. You're going for council.
Yes. What's your name?
Sophia.
Sophia, thank you for your help.
How's the new bike doing, Mr. Bike
It's
Man?
great, man.
Do you love it?
I love it. I love the fire engine yellow. I love the fact it's electric. It's great.
Good. Is it electric?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know it was electric. Oh, good for
They
you.
wanted it to be electric, and I thought, well, yeah, I don't care as long as it's lime yellow. It looks like a rig. And then she said, they want you to have a bike, electric one. All right, whatever. And I'm so glad now.
Oh, I have one. I have an electric bike.
You know how it's like.
Oh, it's heaven.
It is. It really makes a big difference.
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. Especially I went up a hill like this and I just put on the gas and it just took me slowly up the hill
Oh,
after you.
Bye, Sophia.
Thanks, Sophia.
You're welcome.
I think it was this way.
This-
Yes, it's gonna be that.
But I think it's cool, man.
Yeah, no, I had a hip replacement. I was like, I need to do some sort of therapy, but I wanted to get on a bike, but I didn't think I could handle that much pressure. So I did the electric, and I love it.
How'd you break your hip?
It was an old sports injury.
I got one too, but it was from an accident.
Yeah, it was an old sports injury. Hey guys, how's it going? Good. We got some. Hi. Hi guys. Anywhere?
That's the door over here. I can't find to go sideways. It always tells me orientation is right.
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah?
Let me show you how to do it. Okay. You're gonna have to start over. Can we start over?
Yeah.
Okay, so start over. So in. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Done. Okay, so you're gonna go live, right?
Okay,
You're gonna hit this little button right here,
okay.
the little arrow. You're gonna go to advanced settings,
Ah, see, I understand.
vertical recommendation.
Okay.
You want to do horizontal instead. They and they'll default it back over all the time. So you always have to come in here and select
Got it.
default.
It's better, right? Like for.
Yeah, but for YouTube, it's
Yeah.
better. Yeah, because then you don't have that little sliver that you're trying to look at everything.
Right.
You got the full wide picture.
Perfect.
So now you can go and set up everything else.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Select audience, everyone. Oh, no, it's not like the kid.
Hello, those members of the audience on Zoom. If you are board members, please raise your hand, and I will promote you to panelists.
So this is a meeting ends at 9?
Probably like 7 and 9 is usually a couple. You don't have to stay for the
Hello,
whole
Julian.
I was
Can you
thinking,
hear me?
I had 8 in my head, so I think I'll stay at
Yeah, I'm just probably going to stay for the comments and then all the government
All
officials.
right. So,
8. Okay, I'll follow your lead.
Savannah, are you
Them too.
allowed to talk? Are you a board member?
Hey guys, we're at the meet. The East.
Maybe you're there with an email.
This covers
So guys, this is where we are today, you guys.
So just wanted to share the answers the government updates.
Okay, perfect.
And if you guys wanted to join via Zoom, you can actually use that code right there and dial in via Zoom.
Okay, no problem. Doug, are you 540?
So we met Coulter and we met Christopher. Those are 2 guys here that we've met so far. Okay, guys. And these are all the official chairs and board members right here.
that has that. I have one and I keep forgetting. Yeah.
Oh, this thing here? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and this one goes way up, so.
Mine too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine has that if it's way up here. But then I forget, so I'm old.
Yeah. Or I'll sit there, I don't know, I'll get the shakes once in a while. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell's going on?
Sorry, guys. Bouncy, bouncy. I just go by audit because they like the look.
Yeah.
So far they seem nice, you know.
Is this the first time? Or is this
It's the first time. I've never been here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my first time here. Hey, Sonia. Yes, I finally, Michael taught me how to do it sideways. So sorry, guys, like this guy did it.
Hey. Yeah, right? Are they excited that it's sideways?
Yes, yeah, but it's sideways. Sorry, guys, I'm technically challenged. Sorry if it gets bouncy. I need to bring my thing like that.
By the way, if you're a member of the audience and you are
Hi.
a board member, please raise your hand. Jacqueline, when you're ready, okay? Is we have
Really helping, I guess, because he's
call
got
this meeting
things.
to
Yeah, you just hit the button. Yeah.
order. Before we start, you have your hand up.
They said yours is frozen.
Okay?
It keeps freezing. It's fine.
So on the side right now, James just arrived, so I'm about to mute myself. So give us 2 minutes before we start. 2 to 5 minutes to see, so we can get an audio great. so it won't come out all screwed up from my laptop.
Hey guys, it's Michael, and we're down in a basement of a hotel, so my connection is not as strong as I would like it to be, so it will spin out once in a while, but just hang in there, it comes back, okay?
These meetings are right at dinner time, you know? So everyone shows up and they're hungry and irritable. At least that's what happens to me. And someone's like, hey,
Yeah, any mods I have in it today, if you can just remind people when it starts to spin out that it's doing that on purpose. Not on purpose, but just because of the lack of the signal. So I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. You don't care. Where's the laptop? No, please.
Hello everyone on the Zoom. For everyone saying what's going on, we're in the meeting, we're having begun. We're trying to set up audio in the room, so it'll give us a few minutes. So we're getting some technical stuff. So 5 minutes. We'll be patient. Also, if you are a board member, please raise your hand so I can add you to the board. Thank you.
1 2 1 2.
that's good to know, because I've never had that come up. I've never seen that happen. That's good to know. There's pepperoni, and the other kind is the vegetarian kind. It's great. Yeah, that's great. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Can you hear me on the internet? Somebody on the internet, let me know if you can hear me. Oh, great. I can't hear you, so we'll fix that. Speaker is this one. Jillian, give me a sound test, please.
Hello.
Great. You sound awesome, like you're right in the room with us. For people in this room, if you want to talk to people on the internet, you really got to speak into the microphone, like not far away, but like really in it. If you can hear yourself on the PA, that means they can hear you on the internet. So don't be shy.
No, not city council. I wish I would like the salary. Yes. If this was the city council, we would have somebody doing this, it's not me.
Okay, so good to go, right, James? Hello, everyone. Just one last call for any board members that are in the attendees. Raise your hand, and I will promote you to board member. If not, we will begin. So I call this meeting to order at 7:09 p.m. Can we have roll call, Jack? Yeah. Christopher. Present. James.
Hello.
Jeff.
Yep.
So now quorum is set. So being awesome at presenting there. So I gotta do it next. And yeah, and then we move forward. So all your seats are automatically what has been selected there. And when we move further, we could talk through email or person or email every one of you to remind you what seats you now are. So you all still have seats, so do not worry. It's all been arranged, everything has been set, so you should be fine, no matter what happens. And also your date should still match when you are up for re-election or whatever's coming up. Besides that, we now go back up to public comment. So public comment is 2 minutes per person, okay? So I don't know if there's been a list going around, I hope people signed up. what we'll do is, I know there's gonna be people that will have
No list.
public comment on attendees. We have 16 or 15 members of the public. What we will do is we will take 4 in person first, then we would take in 4 on Zoom, and then we go back and forth. That's what we'll do to keep some structure. And 2 minutes, no more. You can stop less if you have something less to say. So, but no more than 2 minutes. Okay? So that's for everyone on Zoom and
Do you want to sign up for
person in the room. With that being said, Coulter, who is the first person to for the comment? Do you need time?
I'm ready.
Coulter, before we begin,
Oh, yeah.
how many people signed up actually?
I'm just going around now.
they're just now
They're just now passing lists.
Yeah,
We've got like 4 or 5 people.
Okay. Are you going to speak in public comment as well? No?
Not
Okay. So just give us a minute for people to sign up in the room. So please be patient, those on Zoom. Actually, if you are on Zoom and you have something to say for public comment.
We're just waiting right now for a roll call to be called for us to speak up and just introduce ourselves and just kind of let them know that we're here.
correct.
Yes, just to clarify for those people in the room, this is for non-agenda items. It's for something that's not on this agenda.
She always does.
Okay? All right, who will be first, Coulter?
That's me.
Okay? Whenever you're ready, Coulter?
Do you have the microphone, everything set up for you?
Yes. Do I need to remove it or just?
Speak right into it. Like this.
Okay. Is that good?
Yes, perfect.
Hold on. I'm not ready. Hold on. It froze me up. Okay.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Hi, I go by Audit LA when I'm here for anywhere for advocacy. And I'm here tonight to advocate for children, especially children in Scientology. I have come to get to know many adult children who grew up through Scientology and the pain and difficulties that they experienced growing up. And our concern now is that this is still going on because there's no accountability, there's no transparency. We have no idea if the same things are continuing. Well, we know some things are still continuing, like purification rituals. It's a lot for tonight. I know we only have 2 minutes. So I plan on keep coming until I fully educate you on our concerns. But they have different things like auditing, and it's very inappropriate for children. So is their purification rituals very inappropriate for children. And I'm very concerned because there is no accountability, there's no transparency. So I am trying to get through grassroots level. A group of us are, yes, there are people protesting, but I am here to advocate through every council that has a Scientology within their district and to city council and wherever, because we want to educate you. And we are asking eventually for help or just awareness, and because we want to know what is going on with these kids and why a lot of this stuff is allowed to continue. We know it's still continuing time.
SA, sexual kids, they deem kids as adults in small bodies. So at the age of 4, they're signing billion-year contracts. And we just want to bring this information to the community around Scientology so people understand how dangerous really is to get your kids even near Scientology. So we're here in support, we're here to have a voice, and we're here just to continue to bring the education to you all and help you guys help us help you. Thank you.
All right, next we have Becky.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Inche Teki, and I'm here as a harm reduction specialist. I go out there to the community in support of my community, my Latino community. And what I have to say here today is that on Saturday there was an event on L. Ron Hubbard Way, and it was open to the public. I was personally invited by the consulate from El Salvador to come out, and for some odd reason, I guess the church next door, the big blue building, decided that they were going to trespass me on a public event. And not only did they trespass me, they went up to the consul and told her that we were violent. If you guys look at any of my videos, I'm a harm reduction specialist certified through the county of LA. Me, I go out and I help my community. Me being trespassed from a public event that was all over Twitter, that was all over social media. They took the council out to the cornered her, and put the fear of God in her. What is so difficult to understand that our community deserves to be represented out there? Somebody's phone is ringing and it's starting to really annoy me. Sorry. So anyhow, oh, sorry. The whole purpose of me going out there again was to showcase the culture, to support my community. And I was kicked out because they deemed me a violent, I don't know about that. I mean, I really don't understand that. Is L1 Hubbard not a public street? Why is it that they got a permit of some sort, and we're talking the Church of Scientology here? Why did they get a second permit to be able to trespass people at their will? This was a public event, and we deserve to be represented.
We're out of time.
No, no problem.
All right, next, Janet. Next, William.
Just over here.
Yeah, just make sure you're close enough so that.
How about this? All right, so I'm here to talk about Council Member Hugo Soto Martinez. I got to tell you, this last week, his actions when it came to the ethics reforms, shameful. I think he completely lied on a number of issues, and it's shameful. He perpetuated the lie that reforms would require rank and file union members to register as lobbyists. Again, that's a lie. That's because Hugo, his only interest is the LA Fed's interest. Whatever the LA Fed tells him to do, that's what Hugo does. And it's shameful. Also, last month, Hugo's members came to the Central Council District and championed Inside Safe. Talking about how great news, we're renewing it at $215 million. But Inside Safe costs $17,000 per month per person. If the entire program is a scam, we have permanently housed 440 people in the last 18 months under Inside Safe, and it's cost us hundreds of millions of dollars. It's making problems worse. And all you have to do is look around Hugo's district and see these problems getting worse day by day. The homelessness problem increases daily, and he does nothing to fix it. All he does is give the police more overtime. That's your U.S.
All right, next we have,
Now we're going to go to people on Zoom, so just restart the clock. So we have Mona N. I'll allow you to talk. You have 2 minutes.
Hello, thank you for the time to produce public comment. What I would like to talk about is over at the Blue Building, I'd like to talk in support of the protesters that are protesting the children in Scientology. Children cannot consent. And all of the biased claims and biased false calls that are happening over and around the Blue Building of Scientology. At this point, I've been keeping track of all the false calls since the February timeframe, and right now it has put a dent in your budget of over $275,000 worth of false calls. That's certainly money that could be spent way better into your community, into more policing, into more effectiveness for your community. So with that, I would like to send back my time. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mona, now we go to Keen. I'll allow you to talk. Keen. Whenever you're ready. Keen, we'll come back to you since we can't hear you. I'll need you for now. Oh wait, there you are. You have 2 minutes, Keen.
Well, the Keen college student who's in a way of Scientology. Scientology has been starting my parents in November, and I guess I need to be that Scientology is in control.
Is that all, Keen? You're cutting out. Your audio's not great. Yeah, we'll come back to you, Keen, until you fix your audio, okay? Because we're not getting it. So I'll ask you to, I'll mute you for now, and then I'll ask you to talk again in a bit. Okay, are there any more people on Zoom? Since I said 4 before. Any more people? We'll come back to Keen. So I'll lower your hand for now, Keen. Raise it back up when you're ready, okay? And you get your audio fix. We still have one more person? Okay. All right, let's go to the one more public comment.
Zachary.
Zachary?
Zachary Ellison.
Okay, that is all for public comment. That is all for public comment. So thank you very much for everyone that gave their comments. Now we go on to community reports. Do we have members from any of these communities here? I see hands. Great. So I'm going to start with Wendy Carrillo, who Carlos could not be here. So they left their email, they left a message. So please don't tell me I was logged out. Okay. Culture, by any chance you have email? Because if I log out, if I the session is suspended. So if I even touch that, I know someone's doing it. I better not touch anything. It's under Rosie. If you could read it, that'll be great. Actually, share the screen. I'll let you share the screen. Then you can use yours.
Committed through policy committee. It'd be nice for more information to offer support. We can put you in contact with our Sacramento team. Then lastly, district news from Winnie Freer's office. We had a wonderful event at Echo Park Lake. C13 and Senator Maria Terrazzo. We were able to service a little over 200 kids for our booth alone. Next weekend is the annual Memorial Day event at El Rio State Parks. Please come out and join us in commemorating all of our heroes in the past story.
Thank you, Coulter. And I wanted to make us know, for everyone that gives community reports, it might be beneficial to send in these reports by email as well. Because with that email, you could attach flyers or things you have for upcoming events. We could put that on our website at the moment. So it might be beneficial to see that as well. So I'll let our CEO next time as well, because I like that pretty much we thought when we get a little list of what we got to. Besides just hearing it here in the board, in the governing board. We might help out people, we might have more information that we can share on our website as well. Even if it's just a document, we could find a way to put it on our website. Once I can talk to others about that. So besides that, I saw some hands, so I'm going to go in order by the Zoom meeting. Is anyone in person here in any of the offices? Any of the community reports from CD13, from neighborhood prosecutor, budget advocates, senior lead officers? No? All right. Besides, I know Joel, so you don't mind going last? No, okay. Perfect. All right, Joshua from the Mayor's office, I'll let you talk. Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Can you all hear me all right?
We can.
Perfect. Okay, amazing. So I just have a few quick updates. Carlos got a lot of the procedural stuff done, so I'll focus more on just our loan legislative package. I'm proud to admit, or to be before you all to talk about our bills that made it out to this floor. So our 2-year housing subsidy bill, AB 2498, and also I'll make sure to send an email as well. I think that's a great idea too, and I'll do that after this. AB 2498 is essentially a housing subsidy bill for folks who are most prone or most at risk to become unhoused, including former foster youth, older adults, those with disability, all without regard to the individual's immigration status. So that's on the assembly floor. Additionally, AB 2525, which is the RV bond program that we're working with, that's sponsored by Mayor Bass to help folks who are unhoused living in their RVs to basically for the city to lease townhomes property at reduced rates to store those RVs while the inhabitants get access to more permanent supportive housing and other needs that they may need. This is also on assembly floor. Our foster care cash savings program, bill AB 2477, which clarifies that young adults have the ability to accumulate cash savings while they're in foster care. It passed the assembly, it's in the Senate now. Our retail theft bill, as part of the second retail theft on the Speaker Revis, is also on the assembly floor, so it continues to make its way through the motions. As you all know, the assembly member last year passed the California Offshore Wind and Jobs Act, which was signed into law, but now what we need is to make sure that we have enough investment in our seaport infrastructure to be able to sustain that offshore wind. And so the assembly member is joining hands with other legislators in the broader coalition, Assembly Bill 1567, to basically, as the legislature debates their massive climate bond, what he's calling for is, as well as the legislators, is for $1 billion of that larger climate bond to be allocated towards actual investment in our seaports so that we can continue to get on the path to meeting our offshore wind needs as well, and electric needs, and get our states where we need to for our kind of action plan. Then a couple more bills. So our expedited medical licensure for gender affirming care passed the assembly. It is now in the Senate as well. Our hate-based gun violence prevention act, which violence against political finally, tier 2 is the bill 2704, which streamlines entry to the in-home supportive services workforce, made out of committees now on the assembly floor. And what it would do is it alleviates the financial burden on in-home supportive services providers by shifting the responsibility of covering the costs associated with background checks from the individual providers to the Department of Justice. So those that, after the appropriations committee's rounds, we were pretty successful in terms of which bill made it through, and we look forward to seeing what happens with the rest of the package as it's making its way through the Assembly floor and the Senate. Thank you all.
Perfect. So Josh, just to clarify, all these bills are on the floor right now, the Assembly floor, correct?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
So all these bills are at the Assembly floor, correct?
Not all. Oh yes, they're all on the floor. That's correct. They made it through appropriations committees and their respective committees. And then, as was mentioned earlier, this week is the deadline for the bills that all originated in the Assembly, and then the same thing with the Senate on the Senate side.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, now we go to David. I'm not going to allow you to talk. Oh, also, again, reminder, if you guys can send all that by email with any flyers, anything you guys got, this would be perfect. Yeah. It helps us out, it helps you guys out. Send it all on our website. David, I will allow you to talk.
Hello, Christopher. Hi, everyone. My name is David Flynn. I'm the central representative for the mayor's office. I believe I sent you an email already with some of our updates within office, and Commissioner that. I really appreciate that. I just wanted to talk about some of the highlights of Mayor Bass's work through 2023 to transition into the budget, right? Like, speaking of like housing people, since December 2022, in the 1 year, she's housed over 21,000 people. And thousands of businesses have opened within the past year. And over 100,000 more services was fulfilled that year. We want to continue to not only do all this above and beyond. So the budget is coming up, it's going to be held on the 22nd. But I also want to talk about bringing engineers inside state. Inside state has brought thousands of engineers inside, right? We think about we have operations throughout every single district. Last year was laying the foundation to permanent interim housing solutions, right? And we need to continue to respond to the crisis of the street home, right? We were funding motel rooms and other types of interim housing. The budget allocates $70 million to this. Service provision and support services. There's a lot of cost that goes that is involved, right? And so laying the foundation of permanent interim housing, we're doing things that no administration has ever done, which we're purchasing, like entire hotels. So the acquisition.
That's who's speaking right now.
Like
David.
different space to create more beds. There's just not enough beds in Los Angeles. The mayor did not create a lack of interim housing, but we need to deal with it. Also, there's money that goes towards maintaining and enhancing emergency response. So there's two methods. And these are teams that continue to provide emergency medical visits to people on the streets. Like right now, there's over 46,000 people that are currently houseless. And 3 to 5 people each day die as a result of being houseless. We are at a crisis. This is an emergency, and we're going to act that way. That's why it's very important for us to continue to work to house Angelina. 3 to 5 deaths every day. Please, I urge everyone to continue to support the work that we're doing in our office.
We'll stop
You
taking
have
away
access
the
to my
market.
email right there. Please, if there's anything, you have access to me.
Okay.
Then we go from there. So, okay?
David, can you answer me how much money's being involved in the investigation of the relationship and Scientology today and the corruptness that's going on to hold these children that cannot consent and be in there? What is Karen Bass really doing about that?
I don't know anything about what is going on with what you're saying.
Well, how can we educate you so you understand what is going on? Because I hear a lot of this information about where we're moving RVs, we're saving this, we're helping this, but I don't hear you guys helping the children out of Scientology, and I don't hear you guys addressing the corruption that Scientology is involved with the LAPD. You seem like you like to skate around and say all is great and all is grand, but you're not really getting into the heart of the problems of the city, especially when it comes to children.
Please email me.
I will. How can I get his email?
It's on the agenda.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So, right on City of LA, basically, basically on E, David C is right there. It's highlighted.
Gotcha.
PDF version, you can send me an email there if you have questions.
Okay, thank you, David. I really appreciate your time with this, and when you get it, I would love to hear a response. Thank you.
Go ahead. Thank you. And then I will go with you.
May I borrow the mic?
Yeah.
Thank you. So, I have a question. You know, I go out into the encampment and I provide harm reduction supplies to our participants out there. I was informed that LAPD came in, went straight into the tents, their harm reduction tent, and removed all of their Narcan, threw it in the trash, the Fenty test strips, the Trank test strips, again, the Narcan, that's keeping them alive, that will reverse an overdose. why is it that they're going into the encampments and removing their harm reduction supplies? They took away everything. They took away their sleeping bags. They took away their tents that they have extra to support the unhoused. All of these items were removed from their tents, from their harm reduction tent that they have out there. And I would like to know, when will this stop? If you guys are truly for our unhoused, give them keys. Stop making all these excuses. Stop making them jump through all these hoops that they need to be clean. Meet them where they're at. That's the whole principle of harm reduction. Meet them where they're at. But most importantly, stop taking their life-saving medication, testing supplies. And I would like a response to that. Thank you.
I'm not aware of what LAPD is doing. If there's a complaint to be had, I would suggest you email me and I will get it to where it needs to get to. I'm not aware of any of this. I know what Inside Safe, we bring people to Inside Safe because it's a volunteer program. We're asking people to come in, there are wraparound services when they get there, and each week there's mental health professionals, there's wellness testing services that are available for people. We allow people to even bring their pets in. Like I don't know anything about LAPD ratings, encampments, any of those things. I can only speak to what we're doing with Inside Safe and how that program works.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. The mayor is aware of our concerns with Scientology and LAPD and an inappropriate relationship between them, because a couple of us, the gentleman to my right and myself and 2 others, attended a meeting. We had a special meeting with the Inspector General, and there was word that they were trying to get Mayor Bass, I don't know, I guess one of her representatives there. So she is fully aware of this concern. And if not, she can go to the OIG and look into it. We have multiple complaints of favoritism and how they're treating protesters and how they are doing, doing everything on behalf of Scientology. And so therefore, of course, I recently to a LAPD, she's a detective for sexual child abuse of children, and she was working overtime there, and when her of the concerns, she didn't seem to care. But we're here because we care. Mayor Bass is aware, and I'm asking you to please relay it to her to make sure. I will email you as well, but I'm putting you on alert right now, so anytime in the future, you will be aware. Thank you.
Thank you. I received the email. I will elevate it.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead. There's one more question.
Yes, so you mentioned that since Karen Bass has been in office that you have housed 21,000 people. Let's tell people the truth about that. So the definition of house is if a person spent one night in a hotel, in a shelter space, one night, you count them as housed. That means the year before you came in office, 20-something thousand people had been housed in the Rossetti, and 20,000 people the year before that, as the homeless crisis got worse. So when you talk about that 21,000 people housed, it's time to be honest about it. Just people who have stepped 1 foot in the shelter system for one night. But there's been no accountability on this, and shame on Hugo Martinez for not demanding accountability. Because you're supposed to provide it on a bi-weekly basis, and you haven't for months. So shame on you.
Okay, I saw Doug, you had your hand up? Doug?
Yeah, I'm here. I just had some questions about parks. Is there someone in the mayor's office and you can provide a contact for me that I can contact regarding that?
Please email me and I will connect you.
Do you have I'm not much of an email person. I do apologize. Is there a phone number I should call?
You can call me, but I would eventually you would have to connect through email to connect with the person. I want to ask on what it is you're after, so I can connect you to the right people.
Doug, I can email you after you.
All right. Let's talk about the folder and then we'll hopefully be able to have a conversation with our community directors and others. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, David. Thank you, everybody, who gave their comments as well.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, David. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so FYI, letting everyone know, my computer's acting up, and my computer is logging out forcibly from my Gmail, which is dumb, but that's what we're gonna deal with. So we're gonna be doing a lot of strange things on the computer. So besides that, any more community reports? I know Joel, you have one? Go ahead.
Oh, just a comment.
Okay. You had a comment or opinion
About the mayor was talking about, mayor was talking about homelessness.
Okay.
I was just wondering, instead of trying to get homes or houses solution to homeless, provide more services for them. Like if they're out in camps, on the streets, they might want to shop sometimes. You know, to have dedicated spaces for that. And if you walk by them, your room's not always lit, so maybe they need a place where they can go, they could use the toilet or whatever, you know, that. And their clothes. Sometimes they might need a change or wash the clothes on. I'm thinking provide these services more so than thinking about $80 million homes or other $80 million hotels, motels, or $600,000 homes.
So you guys see just the political banter that just goes on and on and on. I mean, seriously, we just saw Karen Bass talking on a game show the other night, and she was just like, oh, life is great. Oh, we love our palm trees, but we have to plant new trees. Oh, the homeless are doing great. When you really get down to it, like, what is she really doing? Nothing. And you hear that streets like call her out on the numbers, and they are falsifying the numbers. It's so political.
Thank you.
Stuff like that. And I think how you say the priorities more in the line of real estate, expensive real estate, instead of safety, no matter if you save your life.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Well, go ahead. We don't even have to stand, honestly.
Okay, thank you guys. Good evening, East Hollywood Neighborhood Council board members and stakeholders. My name is Joe Gonzalez, and I'm the neighborhood empowerment advocate for East Hollywood. And for tonight's announcements, I'd like to say we have a new general manager. She was appointed 2 weeks ago. Her name is Carmen Chang. I don't have much information on her, but there are a lot of write-ups on her and newsletters that were released 2 weeks ago. So if you'd like that, I can provide it for you. Furthermore, we have the homeless liaison meeting and greet on the 29th of this month. I know you guys don't have an agenda to pick the homeless liaison, but if you can, select up to 3 people you can send for the end of the month. I'll send you the email with the link to our RSVP if you haven't received it yet. City clerk dates. May 20th is the final event request form for the, and June 20th. Last day to submit all your trainings. So please have those in. If you're not sure if you have your trainings in yet or not, email me and I'll give you the latest dates.
County Department of Arts and Culture has an arts internship program that's available for college students. So it's a paid internship position. It's open for any undergraduate or community college student who either resides in LA County or attends college in LA County. And that website is lacountyarts.org/internships. And the last thing I wanted to share is that our office has a website, which is lindsayhorvath.lacounty.gov. So through our website, you can request certificates, we take bus requests, if you need any constituent help, things like that, that can all be done through our website. And I know that was a lot of links, so I'll be sure to email these updates as well. So yeah, just wanted to come and introduce myself and share those updates from the county.
Thank you, Savannah. Welcome, and please do send those because there's a lot of links there. So please send that email to us. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Will do. Thank you.
Oh, we have a question for you as well, Savannah. Oh, 1 and 2. So we'll go with you first and then you.
Yeah, so a couple of weeks ago over at the UCLA encampment, there was an attack on the encampment by a number of individuals, 3 dozen or so, who came in there and violently attacked students at the encampment. Now, we done our research on these people, and out of those 30-something people, only one was a student. All these attackers, these 3 dozen people, were non-students who came onto UCLA's campus and attacked students. And I have seen x-rays with bones broken, with fractures of their skull, with lacerations. I witnessed this myself. I put together, and people around me put together, a complete investigation on what happened, presented to CNN, and CNN ran with it. So my question to you in the office is, what are you going to do to make sure that these people who came in there and attacked students on the campus of UCLA are held accountable? Because I'm going to tell you right now, going forward, I'm going to make it very clear that if nobody is prosecuted for this, that no student is safe on UCLA's campus. So I'd like to hear what you will do, or what your office will do, to ensure that there is accountability with this incident.
Yeah, I don't really have any specifics to share, but I know that the supervisor and our team who covers that part of the district is in close communication with UCLA about the incidents. And that would be with the DA's office, which is through the county. So yeah, I'm sure any specifics around that will come through the DA's office. I don't have any updates for now to share, but if we do have anything more concrete, I'll be sure to share that.
Okay, second question?
Yes, I want to discuss the children in Scientology. Sorry, I'm sounding like a broken record tonight. But we've been for months now, since November, December, been discussing the concerns of abuse of the children with practices like auditing, which is extremely inappropriate for minors, and purification rituals, which is extremely inappropriate for minors. And there's a lot of child protective laws on the books already. There just doesn't seem to be any way to make them apply, in this case, to this organization. And so I am, asking, what do we do to have, you have enough people who are putting their everything on the line here to bring awareness to these kids. We want to make sure they're okay. Where do we have to go to try to get to the next steps to get that to happen, to make sure these laws are being enforced for these kids? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm also not very familiar with the issue that's coming up, so I'll share my email here. It's sportillo, PORTILLO, at bos.lacounty.gov. So yeah, anyone who's welcome to email me about this issue or anything else, and I'm happy to follow up on it.
Thank you.
Can you repeat that email again?
Yeah, it's the letter S, Portillo, POR.
My question gone down the list, but I've never heard officer that should be reporting.
Any of these that are here listed.
Okay.
One of them.
Okay, and you don't know why they're not representing their community today in this meeting?
No, I don't. So
Is that standard for them not to show up?
from time to time they will show up, but yes, they're not all enforced to be here.
But isn't that part of them being here to support the community and to listen to the community?
I will concur. I agree with you, sir. They should be.
We need to.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're not blaming them.
All right, Keen, I know you've been delaying your hand for quite some time, you for public comment. So you will have 2 minutes for public comment if that's what you want to talk about, or do you want to talk about something that was talked about earlier, but most likely this is for public comment, apologies, or I guess I have to have your audio fixed. So you can talk. Keen?
So you guys, you say like the officers don't even show up to the meetings and they're supposed to be here for the community. I wanted to step out real quick. My phone just keeps spinning out there, so I appreciate you guys hanging in there. I'm gonna go ahead and just close out right now because it just keeps defaulting, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you so much. We got the emails. You see that the LA officers are nowhere. And right now, let me show you here, you guys. Where do I see it? Just so you can see. see it on my list. If I don't cut out before then. Let's see. Yeah, so if you look here, look at this. Just shows you. D, LAPD report. Senior officer, lead officer, A, B, C, and D. Are they all too busy to worry about their community? I think so. Anyway, guys, okay, thank you for being here. I'm gonna jump back in. I'm gonna go ahead and close off for now. Love you, bye.